Hello, Alistair.
Hello, Paul.
It's Tuesday.
It is Tuesday.
We're playing Metal Gear Solid.
Metal Gear Solid: The Phantom Pain.
I couldn't be happy about playing this game.
Metal Gear Solid: The Phantom Menace. So, Metal Gear Solid: The Secret Pains. What's going on with this game then?
So I've got us to a good point.
Oh, that's what we said last time.
Yep. I've just got to Afghanistan, where the open worldness has begun.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, and it looks beautiful.
Oh my lord,
right?
Is that 60 frames per second, kid?
It looks amazing, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's super fluid. It's looking a bit Red Dead Redemption at the moment.
So anyway, what I really liked about this game was, as soon as I got to Afghanistan, this is where the gameplay on this bit began, and the bloke who was with me, Mr. Revolver Osnar, he's fucked off now, but he says to me, "Look at your map," and he goes, "Oh, up here, this is where your target is, you've got to go rescue your mate," but he said, before you do that, you should probably just look around, try and find some intel, and I love that, because it's immediately telling me just to explore.
Yeah, that's something we didn't get from Mad Max, and we might do a recap video on Mad Max as well, because we were pretty...
Are you feeling guilty?
No, not guilty, just I'm kind of down on it. I still stand by everything we said, because at the time it was relevant, but later on I have spent more time with that game, and I found that game really, really fun.
I mean, I must admit, before I got to this point, I did do about an hour or hour and a half of linear gameplay, just setting up the story. And you know what? It was awesome and exciting. Metal Gear Solid is probably my favourite video game series. It's being that every single game I think has been fantastic. There's not been like any standing out as being poor. They're all just amazing.
You would argue though, because I've heard you had this discussion before, that 2 is perhaps the most flawed when it comes to the long cutscenes, because that's one of the things people tend to level at Metal Gear Solid games, is the overlong cutscenes and Hideo Kojima's tendency to overwrite stuff, like have characters repeat whole sentences just to like slam you around the head with the point, this is a Cold War allegory, you know.
I wouldn't say it's a flaw. I think it's definitely Metal Gear Solid 4 and 2 I'd say are more cinematic, but it's just a different way of telling the story. I don't think it's a flaw. I think it just depends on your preference really of how you like games. I mean, I love both. But
Is your horsey like your mate, like in Shadow of the Colossus, or is he disposable like in Red Dead?
I believe he's my mate. I've literally, as I've just got here, I don't really know what I'm doing. I haven't mastered the controls yet, but I'm pretty sure I've got a cool horse buttons.
I do know that they're played by veteran actor. Whoever you tend to play as, be it
David Hayter.
David Hayter, yes. Either you're playing as Solid Snake or this guy, Big Boss. He's always played by David Hayter.
Not anymore.
And not anymore. How do you feel about that?
I miss David Hayter's. I mean, to be honest, so far Snake hasn't said much, so it hasn't been much of a distraction at the moment. And I do like Kiefer Sutherland, who's taken over, but it's gonna take some getting used to. But
Why the change?
I don't know actually. Do you?
I know David Hayter has other commitments, but I would imagine Kiefer Sutherland has other commitments as well, although he's kind of in his twilight years, isn't he? I mean,
I guess.
He was in that rubbish Pompeii film, and other than that, I can't really think of anything he's done recently, other than this.
Right, let's shoot this man in the face.
Yeah, I'd probably shoot that man in the face if I were you.
Oh, he's quite far away. I reckon I've got him.
Iron sights. Where would we be without them?
I've got this first-person shooter problem, whereas I press L3 in to try and steady my aim, and it probably doesn't do anything.
Oh, yeah, because that's like a sort of standard Call of Duty thing. You shot that guy in the neck, he should be immediately dead. Is he going to get up?
I hope so.
Oh, there you go. Sunset imminent.
Oh, weather cycle, I like. Oh, I forgot to tell you, something you'd really like. This game came with a hard map.
Nice.
In the box. Actually, it's 2 maps, which I didn't realise before playing, but it looks like it's going to be 2 big open world settings. First one, which is this one, which is Afghanistan, which is this big. And the next one being Africa.
We did discuss this before, how we like a game with a map. That was one thing that Mad Max doesn't come with, and I really would have appreciated a nice map. And your early impressions seem to be pretty positive, man. I mean, you're kind of waxing lyrical about this game, but I'm...
Do you want to have a go? Go and pick up...
Yeah, let's
swap over.
Okay.
I'm not following the story nearly as well as I should. A rat!
Can I actually shoot it?
Probably, yeah. I mean, definitely. Yep.
I feel really bad. No, I don't want a hand grenade. I want a gun that
The parachute
shoots
thing.
people.
That's a silencer. I mean, a fucking sleepy gun.
A sleepy gun. I don't want a sleepy gun. I want a killy gun. That's just a thing in that you couldn't really get a Metal Gear Solid game and make it into a coherent narrative for somebody who's never played a Metal Gear Solid game before.
Oh,
This wouldn't be the game to introduce, say, me to the Metal Gear Solid series. I'd have to start from the beginning.
I would recommend you to start from the beginning, and there's no reason why you shouldn't.
Well, we know someone who has, and he's made his way all the way through them, and he's loving it. I don't know whether I would. I don't know whether that's just because I enjoy different types of games.
Call your whores. I think it's left or right in the D-pad.
Whores. Why don't you call your whores?
Call your whore brigade.
Whore brigade. Let's
Blow something up.
Yes, let's hit the side of that cliff with a bit of mortar fire.
We can judge the explosion out of 10.
Well done, Snake. That's going to hit that.
Move your cursor out the way. That's all. Oh, not a
That
big
was
explosion.
not great. Not great.
No,
Right.
3 actually.
Yeah. Well, there you go.
Oh.
Oh,
There we go.
There we go. Was that a whistle? X.
R3 select.
Oh. Oh, nice. Well done.
Watch him come towards you. Let's see how fast.
Okay. Oh, Jesus!
Teleport!
Oh my God!
Thank God he can teleport.
Hello, horse. Let's ride to the next place.
So
What is this?
you pick up the body.
Oh, hello. Why? What would be the purpose of that?
Well, hiding it. His mates don't see it.
Oh, put it right in the middle of the road. So his mates gets terrified. Whose footprints are these?
Huh? Who's there?
What was that noise? Yo, Snake, Chucky, go sneak that shit. Square.
Grenade. Grenade. Fucking grenade.
Catch that, sir. That was a hand grenade. Have one of those up here.
See, that was cool.
Yes.
Except that man's still alive.
Okay, it's alright. Shoot him with a gun.
Oh.
Oh.
Left.
Oh shit. He's getting away.
Should have used your binoculars. Shoot that barrel next to him.
Yes. Red barrels. Standard video game parlance.
I'm not sure what the horse's name is. Is it just D-horse or something?
The horse. I am the horse. Obviously, I'm going the wrong way. That was intentional.
Whoa!
Whoa!
This horse is great.
Horse skills.
Better than Epona. Barrel.
There we go. It's just marking.
Barrel.
Let's throw a cat amongst the pigeons. Just in time to see that fellow.
I'm going to see if I can run him over with my horse.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Hit him with hooves. I'm going to punch you in the face with this horse. Smash! Well done. Take down. Did that just murder him? You full on murdered him with a horse.
Better than bullets.
Go back over to him and just stop. So we can see that little symbol. Now, to me, that looks like you're
Taking a shit under
either
a box.
taking a shit under a box or looking to teabag him.
Oh shit.
Oh, shit house. He's going to have you, sunshine. He's going to take your virginity. No, he's not.
What are your thoughts about this game? Enjoying it?
Yeah, I mean, it's good. I don't know whether this is the game to sway me towards Metal Gear Solid. But then again, I don't know whether this is the best bit to show me to sway me. I guess this is where the meat of the gameplay starts.
Yeah, I think
But
so.
representative of an entire game, it isn't. And
Wait for it.
I mean, it's obviously well made, and you're having fun with it. But I wonder whether you're having fun with it because you're already invested in the story and gameplay.
I don't think so, because this gameplay is not like any other Metal Gear Solid game I've played.
And do you feel like this is improving on the formula? Because if it shakes it up that much to feel like a different type of game in a way,
I think it's
is it a positive move? Because I feel like after they make a game open world, they aren't going to go back to having linear games in the future.
I think it's a necessary move, I think, to sort of move to the current gen. They had to do something. They had to see a massive improvement. Not let me take that back. Not an improvement. They had to see a massive change. They had to change something. They had to keep it. They had to keep the series moving forward with like the current expectations. And I think that's what they've done here.
Well, there's next gen titles that have done things differently without going open world. How do you feel about this game?
Yeah, I'm excited to carry on playing it on my lonesome, if I'm honest, and sort of get more invested in the story. So, do you think you will have an attempt to get into the Metal Gear Solid series?
Okay, no. This is not the game to sway me, I feel. I have not played this game feeling this is something I definitely want to get into, and I don't know whether that's because of the game or because of my own.
The thing I like most about Metal Gear Solid is the story. That's the thing that sells it to me. So yeah, I'm not surprised that this hasn't persuaded you. I think you should pick up the first one because I think it's still a classic. I played it like more than 10 years after it was released when I was in uni, and I still managed to get into it.
I don't think it's a bad game. I feel like it's too late for me, man. I feel like it's too late for me to get into a Metal Gear Solid game, and I feel like I would probably be in the majority there. Not in the majority of gamers who like Metal Gear Solid, because obviously plenty of people already like Metal Gear Solid and be well into it, but I don't think this game could be the one to get people into it. I don't know. I mean, maybe it could, because it's open world and it changes the game a bit.
And also, you didn't see the if you'd seen the prologue, the story, and that could have maybe enticed you a bit more.
Yeah.
It is a good introduction.
Is it good for a Metal Gear Solid game, or is it good for games in general? Because
it's a good story.
If I look at stories in games that I've enjoyed, I guess it would be Walking Dead, the video game, and Last of Us. I know those are both zombie games specifically, but there are other stories that I've enjoyed.
I love the stories of Metal Gear Solid.
I really like the story in Legacy of Kain. Those are really good stories, really strange, kind of weird Lovecraft stuff. I feel like this is a good game. I just feel like I'm maybe not invested enough in the story to get a handle on it. We've sort of become belligerent old people in that we've not really learnt anything here. We've come into this and come out of it with exactly the same opinion. I'm still of the opinion that I'm too old, not too old, but I haven't been invested in Metal Gear Solid forever, so therefore I'm probably not going to get into it now, and you are still of the opinion that it's the best thing ever, and this game shakes it up and makes it real good again.
So far, that's my thoughts on this game. Obviously, I'm not going to say it's as good as the rest until I've finished it, but I've got high hopes at the moment. That's for sure.
And that was Metal Gear Solid: The Phantom Pain.
And us talking over it.
And that's a go.
Oh, what a place to end.